Hello, I'm Bryan, and I've been going to Mountain Harvest for about a year and a half now. I have 3 kiddos. Tyson, he just turned 19. Aubrey is 11. Bentley is 8. I also have 3 bonus kiddos. I got Natasha, she's 21. Isaac's 13, and Abel's 10. So a little bit about me. I've been born and raised through the Catholic Church. My mom was very, very religious. So we would go to church every Sunday, baptism, First Communion, confirmation, participating in youth groups during the week. But it got to a point where it was very robotic. We weren't really getting things out of it. We weren't really excited to go to church. We were just kind of going through the motions, standing, sitting, and you didn't really feel the Holy Spirit inside of you when you went. So going through that, we kind of took a break from church. I kind of made my own decision to step away from the Catholic Church. And then I joined the military. And you kind of gotta change your whole mindset. You make sacrifices to leave your family, and you go to basic training, and there's limited contact. Back when I was in, we wrote letters, so I would write letters to my family, and you would go through competitions, and there was 2 opportunities to get 10-15 minute phone calls. The most important thing to me was to be able to hear my son's voice, be able to hear him, and that just gave me the motivation to just keep doing my best to make him proud, to make my family proud. Did a couple tours to Afghanistan, saw some things, watched a lot of my friends not come home. And like I said, it's just the mindset changes. And I know that my mom was constantly praying for me, but that kind of put me into a dark place. Being able to come home from Afghanistan both times, I didn't really realize it then, but it was truly a blessing, and it was all part of God's plan. And then I met my wife, and we had my daughter, Aubrey. And then a few years later, we had Bentley. I did do a deployment while I was married to Lacey, and Aubrey was at home in Louisiana. But technology had changed so that you could Skype, and just being able to know that you got something to look forward to. It gets you through, every single night. Coming home safe was a blessing. Then we had our son, Bentley, and several years later, Bentley was about 2 years old when Lacey passed away. And it was just random. She had a seizure, and she died on the way to the hospital. And I was just sad for my kiddos, to have to not have their mom around. 2 days after Lacey had passed, and we were going to sit down and we were going to have a conversation with them to let them know that their mom was no longer around anymore. That basically they were never going to see her again. And her dad committed suicide. And me and him were the ones that we're going to explain everything to the kiddos. And it really took a toll on me, because this man was a cowboy. He was a tough dude. So after I buried Lacey and Eddie, I got to bring my kids to Colorado. Unfortunately, I still wasn't fully committed to Jesus Christ at that point. So I was a very, very heavy drinker, every day, every night. And I ended up getting a DUI. And actually, my kids were in the car with me. I got very lucky that I didn't kill anybody, that I didn't kill my kids, that I didn't hurt anybody. Being placed in handcuffs in front of my kiddos was probably the most embarrassing thing that I could have ever done. And then when we were gearing up to deploy again from Colorado, my commander came to me and was like, "What are you doing? Are you going with us?" And I was like, "I can't. I don't have childcare." And so he was like, "Well, you have an option. I can honorably discharge you due to the lack of the family care plan, and then you can go home and be a dad." So I made the decision to exit the service on an honorable discharge. I chose to give my career up, and I wanted to be a full-time dad. I've moved out here to Pennsylvania to be close to my dad. And it was great. I no longer talk to my dad. And I've kind of accepted it to an extent, just to not let one person take my peace away, because it's ultimately his choice to be in our lives. To go from talking to your dad every day to nothing. We're going on like 4.5 years. To not have my dad in my life anymore just really hits me in my heart to be a better father, to be the best father that I can possibly be to my kids. And that's kind of what pushes me to get through everything every single day. But there's one person that has truly changed my life, and that's my girlfriend, Michelle. She's the one that brought me here to Back Mountain Harvest, and I will never be able to thank that woman enough, because she's the one that got me to come here, and I've never felt more of the Holy Spirit than the first day I came in here. I went to my knees when I got here. And living my life the way that I'm living it now is incredible. This is just tough for me to talk about, but these are my true feelings. And if I can help somebody else, then I'm doing God's work. And I live by the fact that if I can disciple as many people closer to Jesus Christ, then I'm doing the right thing. But coming here has resurrected something inside of me that I don't even think I can put into words. The way that I feel, the happiness that I feel. The people here are just so accepting, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you've been through in your life, the choices that you've made. When you walk through those doors, it's truly unconditional love that you're greeted with. I'm just truly happy to have made that choice to live by the word. And what I leave for, especially like my boys, Tyson and Pentley and Isaac and Abel, I want them to know how to treat people, how to treat and respect women, to be a leader, to be an example. Don't be a follower. Don't be afraid to talk about Jesus out in public, at school. My son's in college, and he tells me how he shares stories of things that his dad's doing. It makes me proud that I'm doing all the right things. You know, I'm coming up on like 5.5 years without a drink. Fastly approaching a year without smoking weed, handing my life over to Jesus Christ. There's no cravings. Like, all I need is Jesus. Hug your kiddos. Because looking back, like, my son just turned 19 yesterday. And I would give anything to make another memory when he's younger. I would definitely say spend as much time with your kids as you can. Working isn't everything. I understand finances are different for everybody, but make time for your kids. Show them the word. Show them what a man is supposed to look like. Show them respect. Show them how to respect people, and especially if you got sons, teach them how to respect women. Daughters, you are the example. They are going to look to you on how to be treated by a man. You got to show them every single day, love them, give them hugs, tell them that you love them, and that's pretty much what I would give to all the dads out there. All the men out there, I just want to personally wish you a very happy Father's Day, and be a good father all the time.